Students worked together and studied for weeks, bringing it all to the table as they competed on the basis of our country's fundamental ideals.
We the People is a program that is sponsored by the Center for Civic Education. They support civics and constitutional knowledge for students.
So we wrote 3 speeches and we rehearsed practicing the speeches. We had to understand all the information we learned about in this history unit.
We basically timed our speeches many times and also divided the parts and divided all of the speeches into paragraphs for each other. And basically we also read the news many times so we could implement some current day examples into our follow-up questions.
We practiced our speech with our group like a good amount of times. We timed it and we also divided it, and we practiced the follow-up questions and thought of real-world examples that we could use.
As we can possibly imagine the amount of time, cooperation, and understanding our forefathers faced when drafting the Constitution, students experienced the same challenges as well.
So the challenges was to make sure that everything was in the speech and nothing was left out, so it was answered promptly.
Sometimes it was hard to collaborate with the group because it was hard to work to others' interests, and also at some point it was hard to get some research done.
Getting all the information we need in one speech and making sure not to leave out anything, and also making sure it was within the time limit and it wasn't too short.
Understand the material of the other people's speeches, because that's not what I researched, and I had to understand everyone's speech in case that was the speech chosen.
During the competition, students learned an important factor in order to be successful.
Teamwork was really important. Without teamwork, we wouldn't have been able to complete this.
We all had to cooperate together, and so we had to understand this information in order to give our best speech.
All of us had to know how to say it, because it's a team effort. So just because they choose one speech doesn't mean only one person goes. All of us have to divide it up.
I thought teamwork definitely helped though. During the thing, what would happen is we'd forget the words and someone else would jump in and help us on it.
In the We the People competition, judges scored students on understanding, constitutional application, reasoning, supporting evidence, responsiveness, and participation. The team with the most points determines the winner. Hopefully all students become informed future leaders who have an awareness of how the United States government was formed and how it affects everyday life.
I hope that they learn about their government and they learn about the Constitution so that they'll grow up to be more involved citizens.
I'm Miss Hueneke for FriscoISD-TV.